Indiana Jones, Indiana Jones, Indiana frickin' Jones, Indiana frickin' Jones. Da 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 da. Good morning, everyone. This is Royce coming back at you with yet another Let's Play. Today we're going into Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. You've already seen my thing, hopefully, or my unboxing video, hopefully, and today we're going into it. We're going to start playing it. Hello, Kyle. I can do moderate puzzles, I think. I don't know what the UI is. Oh, duh. Ah! Okay, I want the... I think we want the UI at full tilt, because I'm blind as a bat. Yeah. I hate to say it, but I think widescreen's better for me, personally. Indiana, Dr. Jones. Indiana, Dr. Jones, Indiana, frickin' Jones, Indiana, frickin' Jones. Da-da-da. Hey, okay, good. You're not supposed to reveal your face yet.
We are walking the path of death. What of the curse? Superstitions, Atipo. Tranquilo.
Oh, Lord, that is... why did I... Okay, can I... Options. How do I... Okay, I think that edited a little bit. Oh my god! Look, everyone, it's Alfred Molina! In brownface. How is everyone doing today? Y'all doing okay? Oh, this is weird. Do-do-do, do-do-do. What is that? Oh. It's lethal. It's the fold, because I think you gotta fold it aside with your whip. Like I said, Indiana Jones has a lot of comedy beats in it. Excuse me, sorry. Indiana, Dr. Jones.
Lobitos could be watching us. Lobitos don't like intruders.
Relax.
Relax. I was just telling my brother how good of a job Troy Baker does as Indy in this game, and he mentioned that it's probably because he grew up doing impressions of him. Yeah. Jump button. It's been too long since I've had a game with a good jump button.
Oh, Vitus are near. Poison is still fresh, 3 days. They're following us.
If they knew we were here, they would have killed us already.
I wonder if... Is that actually Alfred Molina's dialogue? Or did they get another impersonator? Oh Lord. Indigestion. I had an oven baked pizza for my, well, what's my dinner, but is officially a breakfast because it's in the morning. There we go. That's the classic image. Look at it. Every bit of stubble and every pore lovingly rendered. Oh, they really gave him the mouth, huh?
It's up there, senor.
How do I turn off the blue highlights? Because that is getting a little distracting.
This is it. This is where Forrestal cashed in.
Friend of yours.
A competitor. He was good. He was very, very good.
Senor, nobody has come out of there alive. Please.
Indiana, Dr. Jones. Indiana, Dr. Jones. Indiana, Dr. Jones. Sorry. Hello there, JD, as well. Ah. Ugh. Man, what a very curvaceous cave. I'm sure nothing round and stone will, or no round stone thing will take advantage of this very curved slope.
Be careful. Jim.
Another comedy beat. Ugh. I could never handle this. Yeah, it's a...
Stop. Stay out of the light.
So how did the ancient... What are these? Incas? Aztecs? How did these ancient people create...
Forrestal.
You said he was very good.
It was. Just not good enough.
Are you?
Guess we'll find out.
Crazy, senor.
Oh!
Come on, Doc Ock. Don't worry, Tevye, I got you. Because he played Tevye in a Broadway production of Fiddler on the Roof. Oh, it is a really cool game. Gorgeous graphics, good puzzles, pretty decent, like, improvised weapon system where you can beat the snot out of people, out of, like, you know, the fascists and stuff with...
Let us hurry. There is nothing to fear here.
That's what scares me. That did it. That's it.
I thought these were supposed to be hard puzzles. It's because it's the first level of the game?
That's how it's done.
Alright, I wonder if I emptied the whole sandbag, if it'd still do that. Running, 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 running.
Give me the whip.
I thought I could... He can jump over it.
Give me the whip.
Throw me the idol. No time to argue. Throw me the idol, I throw you the whip. You have no choice. Hurry! Throw me the idol. You have to...
Give me the whip.
Adios, senor.
You motherfucker! There should be an alternate version where you can run and jump with the idol to just like fuck with him. Come on, come on. Poor bastard. How did he not
Sell it in America.
Man I knew 10 years ago. I learned to hate you in the last 10 years. Well, where the hell were you?
That actually does sound like Catherine Allen. Now, what is her name? Oh, what's that? What's Karen Allen? I don't think any AI was involved in this game. Like I said, Troy Baker plays Indy.
What's that exit? Like a labyrinth.
Yeah. Oh, don't you?
Wait.
How is Indiana Jones woke? I mean, the man sleeps with women as much as James Bond, and are you just trying to get my goat? You trying to chupacabra me?
The devil.
Hello there, Han Solo. Or is beating up Nazis woke now? Beating up Nazis isn't woke, it's an American pastime. Our grandfathers were fantastic Nazi beaters.
Everywhere.
Come on, we gotta find Tony Todd.
Someone's getting expelled tonight.
Candyman? How do I pick that up? Like, why is it...
Those are big footprints.
Ooh, chess club. I actually have not seen the new movie. The last Indiana Jones thing I saw that was new was, of course...
Gotta be some fake.
Oh, I wonder if that's a period-accurate wet floor sign. I mean, it'd have to be. That looks, it's... Like, why would they not do the cursory research for that? Candyman? Candyman? Candyman. I don't get what's wrong with... I don't get what's wrong with quote-unquote woke.
Here.
Oh my god. Big
Who the
hoss.
hell are you?
Hello there, Dr. Funkenstein.
Right. You asked for it.
Whatever you're up to, pal. Ed.
Oh, no.
This is a museum. Careful. Put me down.
Is that the best you got?
Oh my god. Han, I will block you.
Indiana.
Yeah, and look where society switching got us. Look where society switching got us.
I wondered where you'd got to.
That-
What happened?
Whatever.
Where did he go?
I'm not in the mood for that stuff.
The giant.
I didn't see any giant.
I caught someone breaking into the museum. He was tall. He took something.
Well, did you see his face?
Yeah, he looked like the mortician
Scarred.
from final destination.
Dark skin. He spoke some form of Latin.
Latin? Well, that is a novelty.
It's not really a novelty. You both work at a college. Latin's pretty common, especially in, like, the Ivy League.
We need to find out what he took.
Yes, righto.
Except,
This display case.
I don't know if you know this, but
Is there
it's the desire for a return to traditionalism that causes the downfall of civilization.
Ancient Egyptian, obviously. A depiction of Bastet.
Let's see. Bastet. We need kitty cat. There we go.
Bastet statue goes in the Egyptian section.
Looks right, indeed.
Terracotta. Likely Babylonian out of Iraq.
Terracotta.
No, the display has a Syrian flag. This thing isn't from Syria.
Right, Indiana. So, that's where the relief belonged.
Let's see, where are the other... Oh, there we go.
Ah, look at this. Ugaritic letters.
Ugarit. They must be from Ras Shamra in Syria.
No, this isn't right.
No, I think that's for something else, Indiana.
Duck one here? Right, Marcus?
Quite right.
Funerary mask, Brody.
Ah, well done, Indiana.
I think there was a few more.
Anything back?
Not quite.
Well, what's missing? SW 003. What was that?
Seaway expedition. He took the cat mummy, Marcus. But why?
They really did a good job on Marcus's face.
The thief may have left a clue to their identity.
Yeah. Let's keep looking.
I took his necklace. Okay, I think Marcus is, or Brody, whatever his name is trying to tell me to go through here.
I feel sorry for whoever has to clean up this mess before Monday.
I remember that time the doctoral students snuck pigs into Dawson's office?
Mussolini's black shirts rule Rome with iron fist.
Black shirts. Thugs harassing innocent people.
You do look worse for wear, Indiana.
Must be something here to patch me up.
I'm sure the nurse won't mind you helping yourself.
How do I close that? Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know, like, Look, let's just not talk politics right now. I don't want to get too doom and gloom about it. I'm just, I'm riding high on on the fact that Oblivion's coming back. Let's just focus on that.
I told you, you didn't have to stay.
Nonsense. I wouldn't abandon a friend.
What do we have here?
I do like that Indy's office is halfway a relic collection. It's not my life I'm worried about it. I know it's pathetic to say, but I fancy myself a very empathetic person.
Marcus, help me out here.
Coming, Indiana. Oh, don't mention it.
Huh.
A pendant, is it?
Must have got caught when they left through the window.
Let's retire to your office and figure this out.
Why is this
Good idea.
highlighted white?
Somebody sure went to a lot of trouble to steal a cat mummy.
It was a beautiful piece. You found it in Seawood, didn't you?
Yeah, 6 weeks ago.
Abe, my
Something
boy.
about that dig.
So this was Indy. Oh, duh. Of course it was Indy's room. Because it had his bullwhip in it.
That looks Catholic to you, doesn't it?
It's the sigil of the Vatican's secret archive, if I'm not mistaken.
This isn't just about a cat mummy, Marcus.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
I'll need my classes covered, of course.
Indiana,
Dawson seems
Oh,
the
they're
right
holy moly
choice.
detecting.
Maybe Kittredge?
I'm trying to get into the game, but unfortunately things took a weird political turn.
someone's left you a gift.
Aw.
How long has that been in there?
I haven't opened this suitcase for a year.
Oh!
Not since Cairo.
It's a beautiful journal, isn't it? Who's it from?
Aw.
Doesn't say.
Yes, it... Oh, you asshole. No wonder she leaves you and has Shia LaBeouf on her own.
Oh, what are you packing? And just where are you planning on going?
Only the essentials.
I see.
I think it's funny that...
You know, you can talk to me, Indiana,
This will be a nice gift.
about Marion.
There's nothing to say, Marcus.
She rang me. Did I tell you that? 2 months back, when you left for Seaworth.
Hey, Slime. Oh, not much. Just trying to get into the game. Unfortunately, due to the fact that you play someone who punches Nazis, we already got into the political discussions.
I didn't know what to say.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
Come on, where's the photo? Map. Okay. So it's in this. That's all it'll tell me. I do, but I gotta be honest here. Those are the money makers. Like, if I want to continue getting good content, or not good, if I want to continue having success, I guess. Come on, where is it? Where's the cat photo? like, to tell you the truth, what I want to be is a writer, and I have a manuscript finished. I'm in the process of doing some minor edits to it right now, and I want to try to get it to like a publisher to see if they'd be interested. But you know, that itself is a long process. If I were a college professor, where would I put a cat mummy photo? I edited for a fan magazine. There is a difference, unfortunately. I didn't, you know, none of my work went into that book, other than a photo of a photo of some of my props and my name. Because I was too self-conscious to have my face put in that book. Because, like, you know, like, I'll be honest with you guys, I do, like, as much as I do despise people commenting on my weight, I am self-conscious. And that's probably why I despise people commenting on my weight. I don't, you know, I wish I could have, like, a VTuber avatar of myself to do my videos for me, but, one, I'm not skilled enough, and two, that's not really, you know, unfortunately, you can't do food content like that. Where in God's name is that stupid photo that I'm looking for?
Another foolhardy escapade is not going to make... Though I must admit I am intrigued. Why would the Vatican want your cat money?
Exactly. And there's only one way to find out.
Come now, Indiana, you can't travel to Italy. The college would never sanction leave for this. Not in the middle of midterms. I mean...
Marcus, what's done is done. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the Siwa expedition, but it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And when you got back, she wasn't there.
Oh ho!
I gotta go.
Can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me.
We named the dog Indiana. It's weird. I'll be honest with you. I'm a bit of a simpleton. I want to write fantasy. I want to write superhero fiction. Like the manuscript I've got finished right now is about a dark wizard.
Need help. Stop.
Helping recruiting an apprentice because he's the court wizard for the king.
Vatican not safe. Stop. We'll wait for you at village steps. Stop. Subtlety is a virtue. Stop. Antonio.
I read the Harry Potters as a kid, and I'm not gonna go into what I think about Rowling, but I will say that Harry Potter is children's media. What the heck? Oh! Wait, what do you mean the game data is still being installed, huh? Are you all seeing this too, or is it just me? I never got into D&D. Okay, Han, if you think that comic books are for kids, then what exactly is Watchmen? What exactly is Invincible? What exactly is The Walking Dead? Are those children's comics? Series Harry Potter was written with children in mind. Not that the fantasy genre in general is written with children in mind. There are many adult fantasy epics. I mean, like Conan the Barbarian may have been, have some dated stuff in it, but it is not, I don't think it was geared toward. Lord of the Rings certainly isn't geared towards children. I mean, like, I was in school when the Harry Potter books were coming out. Like I was in 6th grade when the Half-Blood Prince came out, I believe. It was literally a series I grew up with. Same with Gregor the Overlander and Artemis Fowl and what is that one? Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I feel bad that Percy Jackson and the Olympians is the one everyone likes, because that's probably the one I've soured on the most as I've grown up. Because it really is Mary Sue fiction. It's Riordan trying to placate his son with saying, like, no, your disabilities are signs that you are the descent of a deity or whatever. Oh, Clark's good. He's actually babysitting my aunt today because my aunt had knee surgery and needs someone to take care of her. So my cousin her son went over with Clark. Clark's job is to keep all her dogs in line. Unfortunately, my cousin is used to being the nurse for people, because he actually had to take care of my grandpa during the latter part of his years. Clark is a corgi with some Aussie Shepherd in him for coloring. So, anyone here excited for Oblivion? For the Oblivion remaster? Because Oblivion is a game I did grow up on. I got it in 2008 when I was 15. It's actually kind of a funny story. Oh, you mean there are two camps on that. People insisting it is a dire wolf, and people insisting it's just a gray wolf, or it's just like a gray wolf with coloring of a dire wolf. And it's like, yeah, I don't like it. It's like if it's not a dire wolf, then what the heck are we doing this for? Like, we want to bring back extinct species. We want to bring back mammoths. I don't know if it'll release next week. I think a trailer will come at least. My biggest concern is whether or not it's going to be on PS5. A lot of people are saying it will be, but also that it might be that it might have a timed exclusivity for Xbox, since Microsoft owns Bethesda now. You mean R.R. Martin? Yeah. You're a pirate, George. You even stole my RR. I'll be honest, like, I have no interest in reading A Song of Ice and Fire. Even though I was literally just saying, like, fantasy can be mature. I don't want to read something where the actual fantasy part is ignored and it's mostly politics. I want to, if I want to read fantasy, I want to read fantasy. I want to read about, sorcerers doing magic and dragons and pirates and, magic weapons that are ancient and cool and stuff. I don't want to read about, import taxes and... Han, a lot of animals need help. Between humans and cats, we've devastated our various ecosystems, especially with the predators. Like, the reason we have to hunt deer now is because we have removed their natural predators. There are no more cougars and bobcats. Not cougars. Not bobcats. Wolves. Wolves. Yeah. And, like, if we are going to do a bunch of genetic engineering, I think we should do some effed up stuff, too. We should make a Sasquatch. We should make an ape that walks on two legs and is thick and covered in brown hair. We should make a chupacabra. We should make a little lizard critter that is vampiric and stands on its hind legs. Yes, Awushi. The only cryptid that I think is probably real is the skunk ape, and it's either an escaped zoo animal or a black bear with mange. And, like, on the topic of cryptids, I can't be the only one who wishes cryptozoology were an actual serious science and not just like the Van Meter visitor is a pterodactyl with laser eyes. Like, I believe that cryptozoology should be the actual attempted discovery of new species, because there are undiscovered species out there. Like, we recently did discover a new species of spider in, I think it was Washington Caves. Exactly, the ocean, like, we have explored more of space using telescopes than we have of the ocean floor. Hello there, TB. Hey, TB, I gotta tell you, man, it was really messed up what you did to Doc Holliday. That wasn't cool, bro. That wasn't cool. Oh, man, like, if I did go back to college, I probably would go for either a paleontology or a ocean biology degree, or like a marine biology degree. And then my mom and grandma were like, those are stupid, because they don't think that there's really anything else to discover. Like, we found all the fossils we're gonna find. We've discovered most of the sea life we're gonna find. I'll tell you what my big mistake with college was going to community college. Because, like, community college has dog shit classes, pardon my French. Like, maybe, like, back in the early days of computer programming, it was better. Like, my mom learned all she did about computer programming from a college. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard, like, Yeah. I've heard I've heard the humanity has only explored 2% of the ocean stuff. I don't know how true it is. It could be a fake statistic like that. Humans only use 10% of their brain, which is obviously not true. Oh, that's good, Slime. I mean. And yeah, like, it's like the reason my mom told me to go to community college was because she said it was a good way to get my, God, what do you call them? Your stuff done or your required classes done. I swear we have now been talking for as long as I played. Also, TB, I hope you understood that was a joke about tuberculosis. I do apologize. I was in college from 2013 to 2015. I had to drop out due to financial reasons, and also, like, you have to remember this was before I was medicated for my depression. And, like, it's hard to say. Like, there is a weird thing where one of the most understated parts of depression is lethargy. You just don't want to do stuff. But also, I did legitimately struggle in college. Like, I swear to God, I would do the math work and then still get the wrong answer. That never happened to me before. When, like, I've always been very astute when it's come to math. When I would do the work, I would do the work, but college was the first time where I did the math, did the work as they said, and still came to the wrong answer. It was some stupid, like, I forget what it was. It was like, there I don't know. I'd have to look it up. It was a weird thing. Good Lord, we still have another 10,000 megabytes. F you, Indiana Jones. This should have been done beforehand. Maybe I did it too fast. Hey, Tyler. We're in the throes of the game loading, so I've just been standing here with my thumb up my butt. I mean, oh no, you don't have to. I'm not talking about anything that was in there. I was never a concierge. No hotel in my state is big enough to require a concierge service. No, I am the AGM at a hotel. Currently working nights because we've still yet to find a night auditor. I've got a hum. It could be because I'm near the AC. We've got a weird AC because we're on the first floor. The good thing about playing video games in the living room, though, is that if I have to pee, you won't be able to hear me because the bathroom is further away than when I'm in my room, and the bathroom is in my room. Like, I swear one time I went pee and forgot to mute the microphone, and listening back to it later, you could hear, or you could hear me hitting the water. You know, it's like that old joke about, damn boy, we're fried chicken in there. Hey there, John. John Smith. Oh man, so how are things going with Pocahontas? And did you get rid of your old voice actor? I mean, Tyler, the only reason I'm able to hold a tab with my mechanic is because he was a friend of my grandpa. I'll be straight with you. Like, this is a multi-generational bond I'm working off of. You know, my grandpa went to him, or my grandpa went to him, my mom went to him, I go to him. And yeah, maybe some mechanics, but you gotta do local, you can't do... I see you also saw Pocahontas 2, which I guess is supposed to be establishing, you know, the actual historical. Oh yeah, a lot of mechanics prefer cash because if they run a card, they gotta pay a fee. I'm sorry, Slime. Look, I'm not mechanically inclined. I can't even get under my car. I'm so frickin' fat. Oh, okay, I actually probably could with my SUV, but I definitely couldn't with the Buick. Speaking of which, I actually sold the Buick. That's what paid for groceries this week. That mechanic bill screwed me over so really badly. You want to know what I sold my Buick for, by the way? $150. I paid $3,500 for it. Granted, that's after, you know, bought it in 2018, sold it in 2020. I know I don't need to get under it to change the battery, but I'm just using an example. But anyway, so that Buick went 80 miles a day, 5 days a week, from 2018 to 2024. Hey there, Bashid. I ran that thing into the ground. I feel bad. My brother joked that I should start calling my cars, or I should call my next car Car Killer Base, because I have a tendency to kill cars. Yeah. Okay, and also, like, it wasn't so much that I had to pay for the battery and labor, it was I had to pay for the tow across state lines. Because I live in Iowa, and my mechanic lives in South Dakota. that was, that was a 60-mile tow. Yeah, I don't like talking about where I live, but, I did mention that my grandma lived in South Dakota in my roundup of stories last week. And, that's also true, Han. But that also depends on who your mechanic is. Because, like I said, multi-generational bond here, my mechanic will just charge me, will sell me the battery at cost, and only charge me for, labor. And that mechanic knows that I'm good for it, because when I got prize money from that contest back in 2020, I used it to pay off, or I used it to get to get that Buick fixed up, because it needed a whole new transmission. Oh no, he's not Italian. He's German. You need to understand that South Dakota is I was about to say 90% German, but then I realized that we also have a lot of tribal land up there, so the cities are 90% German. Hello there, Frank. Okay, let's not get too racist. Italians are... Oh, thanks, Frank. I haven't seen the Minecraft movie yet. Like I said, I went broke. I went woke, and then I went broke. I like Jack Black fine. Yeah, there's definitely a stereotype there where no matter what mechanic you do, they are going to F you over. Like, whenever I think of a scammer mechanic, I think of, the greasy southern guy being like, "Oh boy, this city boy just crashed in our neighborhood. We get to charge him out the ass for everything." Like Vacation with Chevy Chase. You know what Ford stands for, don't you? Fix it again, Tony. That's a Fiat deal. Exactly, that's why I stay with the one that my grandpa was friends with. It's weird. The older I get, the more I like King of the Hill. I used to think Simpsons was, especially during the Golden Age, was this peak of adult animation and writing. But, no. Ford is found on road dead. But no, the older I get, the more I'm like, King of the Hill is just so good. And, King of the Hill is proof that a white actor can actually portray a minority character, and it isn't that weird. Toby Huss does a great job as Khan. It's like everyone looks at Apu and is like, "Oh, that's disgusting. That is a horrible representation of Hindus." and then they look at Khan and it's like, no, it's fine. You know. I've not played San Andreas. Actually, that's not 100% true. I started it. I got as far as getting into the house and playing the Atari. What's the Pontiac acronym? Oh, is it that bad, huh? All right. Tell you what, we're gonna do, since this is still taking forever, we're gonna do a live reaction. I'm gonna look up what Pontiac stands for. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! That's awful! Oh no! That does remind me of my dad used to have this, because my dad used to be an Army Ranger. And he used to have this, like, marching song he would sing. We're marching into Vietnam, hurrah, hurrah. We're, hurrah. I forget how the other lyrics, but it's like, it was a really dark song, and it ends with, we'll all be dead by Christmas time this year. And I will say, not always a Ranger. My dad was discharged honorably, but look, he had to take some substances to make weight. Because, you know, and when he was caught, it's not good what he did, but he did it. And of course, he's long abandoned that awfulness. Yeah. Let's just say that, you know, if Heisenberg was alive then, my dad would have been would have been a customer. But like I said, he's been clean of that stuff for like 20 years now, and he's been he's been sober since 2016. Yeah, look, it's just, like, I don't like cutting off communications, because I understand people want to interact with me as I don't want to sound conceited, but, like, you know, the whole point of streaming is to talk with someone while they're playing a game. But it's, I don't know. I'm afraid to ask, but what does PEDS mean? Pedestrians? Pedal cars? Should I try to get in a cozy coupe? Oh, okay. Well, Han, it's not that they were disagreeing with me. It's that they were saying the N-word, and then calling Justin Roiland a pedophile, which I had no info on, so I didn't want to talk about it. Like, I don't like Justin Roiland. I was literally playing that game to suffer. Because I don't like that guy. The whole bit was I don't like Rick and Morty. So, you know, play the Rick and Morty game and make myself feel dead inside. I don't know. It's like I said to that one guy who's like, oh Lord, there's this one guy who was reacting to my content, and people are saying like, oh, he's giving you a boost, but I don't know. It feels weird because it feels like suddenly I'm basically a subcontractor under him. I prefer to just be my own thing. I mean, I'll be legit with you. I think it's pretentious. I think it's too cynical. You know, it's written by two people I don't like, Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland. It worships a lot of material that I find to be subpar, or, you know, like maybe missing the mark a little bit. Yeah, the Dubs guy. Oh my goodness. Like, apparently my phone number is just out there on the internet somewhere. I need to get that taken care of eventually. And he started calling my phone during my Lego Barrador stream that I was trying to do. Which, by the way, I completely underestimated how long that set was going to take. It took me a month working every weekend and morning before bed to get that thing finished. Okay. It's finished downloading. Alright. We're gonna get back into it, but I actually do have to pee quickly. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. You guys didn't do anything weird while I was gone, did you? Time to beat up some of Mussolini's black shirts.
Village steps. Should be on the other side of this fortress.
Okay. Hello there, Cobra Gaming. Oh, how do I... There we go.
I'm just a tourist, pal.
Dritto in faccia!
And that's Professor to you.
Great fellow. Wish I had you.
Heavier than you look.
Where do I put him? I guess here. Da 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 da. Indiana, Dr. Jones, Indiana, Dr. Jones. Sorry, we were having that great conversation, and then suddenly I go pee, and it all just fades away like dust in the wind, piss in the jar. Where do I go? Oh, it's a climbing puzzle. I've never seen Trailer Park Boys.
Here we go.
Now, did that have the guy who voiced Bill Jotreve on it? Because I remember there's a dude on that show with, like, really big, like, radar specs.
Non capisco che cosa vuole Mussolini dal Vaticano.
Pare stia cercando qualcosa che la Chiesa ha nascosto.
E il Papa ora è disposto a farci entrare? Come mai ha cambiato idea?
Non hai sentito? Il Papa è molto malato, confinato a letto. Ora è...
Cos'era quel rumore?
Give it a rest!
Mi piace quel suono. Cosa? Oh, credevo di aver visto qualcosa. Cos'è stato?
I don't know, like, to tell you the truth, I actually had to uninstall it to get to put this on, or to download this, because I didn't want to uninstall any of my cousin's games. Indiana, Dr. Jones. Indiana, Dr. Jones.
What's this? This will come in handy. Which locks do you open? Letter from a Vatican priest.
Like, maybe I can delete some of his stuff. I'm sure he's... Like, right now, all of his attention is devoted to Marvel Rivals. So as long as I don't delete that, I should be fine.
Don't turn around. Nice and easy.
Hey, Tim. Vilts? What are VLTs? Oh. No, I never did that. I wish I could eat 5 cans of ravioli. I can't eat.
Ma che diavolo? Che succede?
Oh, I can't eat ravioli I can't eat canned pasta anymore because I can't eat canned pasta anymore because it gives me horrible indigestion. Did you not hear that? Sorry.
Sweet dreams, fella.
Hell yeah. Indiana, Dr. Jones. Indiana, Dr. Jones. Bullets.
Bad. Fascists shouldn't be trusted with money.
Unfortunately, a lesson we're all learning today. Ooh, a biscotti.
Cosa succede?
Yep.
C'è nessuno?
Wrong door.
Mi divertirò.
Get moving, friend.
There's your club. For some reason, the Billy Club just feels better to hold. Am I even going the right way? Like, I'm kind of lost. So, I'm not overly familiar with, like, video game terminology. Is this what the kids call an M-sim?
Nice view.
Ooh, yeah, it is a nice view. Oh. Ah. It is time for me to become El Kabong! I swear only people my mom's age are going to get that joke.
Cos'è questa roba?
Merce confiscata dal Vaticano.
Il Vaticano è un luogo sacro.
È tutto a posto. Non preoccuparci.
I wonder how much of this is true. Like, did Mussolini hold the Vatican hostage like this? How do I... Oh. There we go. Oh, a dog. I don't want to hurt the dog. I wonder if there's any Amontillado among here. Ooh. Oh. El Kabong! Nope. Sorry, senor.
Interesting note.
Santa Maria.
There we go.
Cesare Borgia? Oh my god.
Marked with the crest of the House of Borgia.
Oh, that just reminded me of Ethan's hand getting lopped off by Dimitrescu in, Oh, wow, okay. I'll take that. Ugh, it's just making me think of that awful scene. Ha ha. Let's suck it. No, wait, that's... Hey there, Ken. Welcome to the show, where Infiltrating the Vatican is Indiana Jones. Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones. Eat the donut. Eat the donut.
Una fame.
Bastione San Marco. Take the, I'll put that box in another box, then I'll mail that box to myself, and then I'll smash it with a hammer. Oh, yeah! I know what song you're talking about, but only because I saw Todd in the Shadows review Barbie Girl for his show One Hit Wonderland. Oh, no, wrong way, wrong way. I'm aware of the most weird songs because I watch One Hit Wonderland. I have not seen the Spud Bros.
Keep your distance, pal. I want to take a pass on this.
I think I know what jacket potatoes are, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Discutere con i preti, assicurarsi che nessuno entri in partita. Ma se non succede mai niente. Non puoi stare qui! L'ho beccato!
Off to the dreamlands.
Yeah, kind of like a twice baked, but better. Oh Lord, I love a good twice baked potato. Oh, you're teasing me. Damn you! Now I'm hungry.
The village steps. Oh, this guy.
Yeah. This looks like a cattle prod.
Indy, is that you?
Antonio.
Now, I got it. Ew.
We have to make haste. I just saw Father Ventura with a black shirt on his way to the castello.
Father Ventura?
What's that?
I said, who is Father Ventura?
We call him the Men in Black. A friend of Mussolini. Practically runs the Vatican now that the Pope has taken ill.
Ew.
Shh, that's him.
A Benito serve altro per renderlo a proprio agio. Il Duce non sarà mai.
Yeah, I gotta. I think I'm gonna get to the next thing, and then I'm going to.
I suoi ospiti. Domani, se il vento è favorevole.
I can't hear them anymore.
I think they're gone.
Father Ventura opened the gates to the Vatican. Now the fascista are everywhere. Shameless.
Who's the guest they're waiting for?
I have no idea. Almost there. We made it, Henri.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
How many years has it been? 19?
Since the infirmary by the Piave.
Those were dark times. Unbearable without a good friend at my side. Follow me.
Aw.
Hey, Antonio.
For me?
No, that's the latest humdinger out of New York City.
Grazie, amigo mio. I think you will need some rest.
Aw. The one thing I don't get is, like, did they actually have hearing aids back in the 30s? I hope this isn't copywritten.
Buongiorno. This American music is astounding. How do they play like that?
What's going on outside?
That reminds me of when my mom turned 40 and she got a bunch of, like, over-the-hill gifts from her coworkers.
I have cornetti if you want something to eat.
Looks like my health is a little low.
So what brings you to the Vatican, Indy?
I'm looking for someone. A tall fellow.
Tall fellow. Well, there is Giovanni, the chef. He is quite tall. And the risotto ai funghi is...
Very tall. Like a giant. He stole something from me, and I mean to find out why.
What did he steal?
Well, a cat mummy. Very unusual for where it was found. And the thief left behind his Vatican calling card.
Vatican robber in Connecticut. That seems a bit far-fetched, don't you think? Can I see this calling card?
What do you make of this?
It looks like the sigil of the Vatican Secret Archive, but there's something different about it. Are you sure you want to investigate this, Indy?
Look, things don't add up and it's driving me crazy. There's more to that cat mummy, and I'm not letting that giant off the hook.
Well, the only giants I heard about is from back in the 16th century.
It's weird that he keeps referring to him as a giant. I would have just referred to him as, like, that tall bastard or something.
Inscribed in the oldest buildings of the Vatican. He said they referenced a group of giants he called the fallen angels, hidden in the holy city. But bear in mind that Father Crescenzo was known mainly for one thing.
Going crazy.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Stark raving, brain-sick madness. Well, let's get you dressed like you belong here.
Now I remember. This symbol you showed me, I have seen it once before, in the library. Yes, in the conservation workshop. Most likely nothing, but you did say you wanted to investigate this.
It's a lead worth following.
You can put these on.
It's time to dress.
Perfetto, Indy. You should have become a man of the cloth.
I found another calling.
We have to be careful. Il Duce has eyes and ears everywhere, even in the Holy City.
Vi siete fatto un amico, padre?
Well, Padre Ventura, this is,
Father Gallagher from St. Joseph's, Boston.
Ah. In America. You're here to help Antonio. He's going deaf, he says. An old war wound, I'm told.
Well, I'm just here to serve God. Aren't we all?
Oh.
Me ne assumete la responsabilità. Credo che il Santo Padre sarebbe in quanto contrariato se introducessimo individui discutibili nella sua città.
Naturalmente, Padre Ventura.
This does make me curious about what was going on in Rome, or in, like, the Vatican during World War II. Because, like, weren't the Nazis also targeting Catholics?
He's a jolly fellow.
Yes. Good luck, Indy. If you need me, I will be here, in my office.
You know, there's literally that poem. Once that, you know, when they came for me, there was no one left to speak out for me. Anyway, I gotta go to bed, guys. We'll pick this up tomorrow or Friday. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. This is Royce Miller. I am out here.